Hey guys, welcome back to Chez La Vie. This is kind of a funny video because technically it is a how do I fix this, because I got a problem that I really need your help with. But it's also a couple of little announcements. So we're going to talk about the announcements first. As you know, I have been working nonstop on the boat. I had a new dockmate come on a few months ago, and he works 5-6 days a week, 9 to 6, which has meant not a lot of time for editing because often I am working with him, although the last couple months I've been a little bit slack. Been working on business and other things, not all boat related, because I had to. And his last day was this week, so I'm going to have a lot more free time. I am not planning on bringing on a full-time dockmate to continue work on the boat. I need a break. It has been insane the last few months. We've got a lot done. You will be, I hope, amazed at how much we've gotten done. I am moving into the cosmetics now, and so I'm only a little bit behind on my plans. And one of the other things that I wanted to talk about is I am going up on the hard either July 1st or July 8th, which is very quick. And when I come off the hard, we are going to splash, do the name change ceremony, and then run off to Bimini for 5 to 7 days. And I would love some boat buddies that would like to go. Now, this is not a paying gig. If you are looking for work, I have paid work coming out my ears. That's not this. I'm looking for people that will be fun and interesting. So, you know, if you have been daydreaming about doing this and you would like to get a little taste of what it's like to be on a boat, then shoot me a message, because I have plenty of room and I have not nailed down a captain yet. So if you're a licensed captain and you want to do that, that would be awesome. We are going to do Fort Lauderdale to Allistown, check in at Bimini there, and then head down to Honeymoon Harbor and Gun Cay, and then maybe Ocean Cay, which is about 10 miles south of that, and then come back to probably Alice, and then back to Fort Lauderdale. Or, I don't know, maybe we'll cross over to Miami and come up to Miami Beach. I haven't decided that yet. How do I fix this? On to the problem that I need help fixing. I have built this really cute little sitting area. Renee and I designed it together, and he built it. And no, it's not perfect, so please leave your snarky comments about that, and, you know, just zip it. Don't want to hear about it. It was our first attempt, and I think it turned out great. And maybe I will fix the little things like the grain not lining up later, but for now there's going to be cushions on top of it, so I really don't give a rat's rear end. It's seating for 7 to 8 people and a ton of storage, which, you know, on a boat, no matter how big it is always a good thing. So when the cushions get here, the aft deck is going to be really a great place to go and sit. I mean, already Jacques and I love to sit out there in the morning. I'm sitting on the old cushions from the sofa that we threw away, and it's really the best place to sit on the boat in the mornings. But when it rains, not so much. So it's no big surprise that it rains in Florida a lot. I joke that this is the bait and switch state because they call it the sunshine state, and I have seen more rain than sunshine, and I've been here over a year now. But I don't mind a good rainstorm if I can sit on the back of the boat and watch it rain, but I got this little bitty problem that my roof doesn't keep the water out. It's curved, and so the water comes rolling down and drops onto the rail and in a couple of inches inside the aft deck. I do have isinglass on the aft deck, but I actually don't like it. First off, the corner and the first piece are net, so they do absolutely nothing to keep the water out. The two middle pieces are glass, and they do help to keep the water out, but where the zipper comes to the end, it does not, so water just comes, you know, gushing in that little spot. The last piece and the corner are net again, so absolutely nothing to keep the rain out. Renee and I did this little temporary makeshift to keep my new sitting area from getting wet. and I didn't want it to get ruined by the rain, so I took a shower curtain liner and we connected it to the snaps at the top, pulled it through, and then snapped the isinglass frame over that, and then we just trimmed it off so you can't see it so much from the outside. It is just a temporary fix to protect what's out there, but boy, did it give me a taste of what it would be like if I did all isinglass. It would be miserable. There is no air conditioning out there, and with the windows closed and the isinglass, it would be hot. So I'm really hoping you guys can help me come up with something to keep me from having to do this ugly, nasty, hot, expensive, by the way, did I mention $1,500 for something I would hate? I have been looking at these little rain gutters and for RVs, and this is option number 1. It doesn't look very beefy, so I'm just wondering if anybody has any experience with this. Then I have option number 2, which is actually made for windows. It looks a little beefier, like it will hold a little more water. And then the third option is kind of cool. It's made for RVs, but it's got the place where you can slide in the decorative trim and it covers up the screw holes. But it's also not very beefy and not very flexible, so I don't know how well it would do on the round corners. If you guys have any other ideas, I am totally open to them. If you have experience with some of these options that I've come up with, I would love to hear about it. And that's about it, guys. Oh, and yeah, I guess I had to talk about this. My hair was to my waist, which you probably noticed the pigtails. You know your hair is way too long when you're steering your boat and you're yanking your own pigtails. So my friend Cindy is a licensed beautician, and I mentioned that it was time for me to cut my hair and donate it, and she showed up for dinner one night with her scissors and we whacked my hair, and I have it all packed up and ready to go to Locks of Love. So again, if you guys are enjoying the channel, please hit the like and the subscribe button. I'm so excited. I really want to hit 4,000 subscribers by the end of June. We have 2 days. 2 days, but I only need 154 more, I think. So come on, guys. We can do it. We can do it. Anyways, thanks again for watching, and I'll see you next time.